The first thing Daniel saw wasn't his daughter. It was the metal bowl. He froze in the doorway of the dimly lit kitchen. His breath caught somewhere between disbelief and dread. The house was silent, too silent for a place that once echoed with laughter. And there, crouched near the corner cabinet, was his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, quietly eating from a dog bowl. For a moment, his mind refused to accept what his eyes were showing him. His chest tightened. His heart pounded louder with every step he took forward. Lily. His voice trembled. She flinched. Slowly, she turned her head toward him. Her cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Her lips stained with something he recognized too well, cheap canned dog food. Her small hands trembled as she instinctively tried to hide the bowl behind her. I'm sorry, Daddy, she whispered, her voice cracking. I was really hungry. That sentence shattered something deep inside him. Daniel wasn't just any father. He was a millionaire, successful, respected, constantly featured in business magazines. He owned multiple companies, drove luxury cars, and lived in one of the most beautiful houses in Toronto. From the outside, his life looked perfect. But in that moment, none of it mattered. Because his daughter had been hungry. And worse, she thought she had to hide it. He dropped to his knees in front of her, his expensive suit crumpling without a second thought. His eyes scanned her face, pale, thinner than he remembered. Her once bright eyes now dull with something that looked like fear. Why didn't you tell me? He asked softly, his voice barely holding together. Lily looked down at the floor, her fingers clutching her shirt. You're always busy, she said quietly. And Mrs. Carter said I shouldn't bother you unless it's important. Mrs. Carter. The nanny. The one he trusted. The one he paid generously to make sure Lily was safe, happy, and cared for while he chased deals, attended meetings, and built an empire. A cold wave of realization washed over him. How long? He asked, afraid of the answer. Lily hesitated. Sometimes. When Mrs. Carter forgets to make dinner. I just eat what Max eats. She nodded slightly toward the dogs. Empty feeding corner. Daniel felt his throat tighten so hard it hurt. This wasn't just a mistake. This was neglect. And he had missed every sign. Memories flooded his mind. Missed school events. Rushed goodnight kisses. Unopened drawings Lily had left on his desk. He had convinced himself that providing money was the same as providing love. But standing there, looking at his daughter who had been silently suffering in his own home, he realized how wrong he had been. I thought, if I stayed quiet, you wouldn't be mad, Lily added, her voice barely audible. That was it. The breaking point. Daniel pulled her into his arms so tightly, as if he was afraid she might disappear. No, sweetheart. No, he whispered, his voice shaking. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad,